There you go, guys. Got another one for you. I just got back from e-waste, and look at this. Check this out. 65 inches LG, and it was standing upright, so it wasn't in the dumpster. This one was standing upright, so the screen might be okay. The screen might be okay. I haven't turned it on yet. That's what we're going to do right now. And yeah, let's have a look. I did have a bit of a quick look over it, and I couldn't see a crack, but that doesn't mean anything. So listen, I'm ready. I've got some power there, so I'm just going to set you up here. I'm going to plug it in. I brought a remote control. I'll just set you on this. Oh, fingers crossed. Believe it or not, at lunchtime, I actually found a 65-inch Sony TV, and it worked. There wasn't anything wrong with it. So imagine if this one worked as well. Okay, so it's plugged in, and there is a standby light. See down the bottom there, we've got a standby light. So I'm just going to use my remote control. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can see straight away. I think it's a T-con issue. I can look at this. That looks like a T-con issue. See this bluish tint in the screen? Wow, I've seen this before quite a few times. My money is on a T-con board. Now, I don't know if I've got any boards for this TV. I think I might have. So I'm going to race upstairs and quickly see if we've got any boards. If we have a T-con board, I think we could fix this. How cool would that be? 4K smart TV, LG, 65 inches. I reckon I'll go and have a look now. If we have one, I'll meet you in my cinema and we'll see if we can repair this. Alrighty, okay, so we're back, and by the way, this is 2 days later. That was Saturday when we quickly just turned that TV on, and now it is Monday. And I'll pull back a little bit, and I'll just quickly give you a look. This is my home theatre. I'm slowly building this on YouTube out of stuff that I find at the dump and recycling centres. Starting to come along. It's looking really nice. But yeah, so like I said, this is 2 days later. And remember, I said that I found a Sony 65-inch TV in the dumpster a couple of hours before I, found and turned on that blue screen TV just now. Well, that's what this is. This here is a Sony 65-inch 4K LED TV, and it is spectacular. It's one of the best screens I think I've ever seen. To tell you the truth, I'm so impressed, I've decided to hold on to it. Now, this TV here, I pulled out of a dumpster, and it had TVs all over it. I mean, it had like 2 plasmas on it and a couple of other LED TVs, all on the screen, and it didn't crack. I still can't believe it, but it's happened quite a few times with a lot of these e-waste TV turn-on videos that I'm making. But there is, I don't know if you can see it, you can't really see it, there we go. There is a long scratch here, but you can't really see it when stuff's playing on the TV. But yeah, I'm keeping that one. And the following day, which was yesterday, Sunday, I found this one. This is also a Sony. This is a 55-inch Sony. We are streaming YouTube to this one at the moment. So basically, that TV there was nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it at all. They just tossed it for no reason. Well, so far, that's why it's turned on. I'm testing it. So it's nuts. So far there hasn't been a single issue. But the deal with this one here, it didn't have anything wrong with it either. So this TV here, what's the deal with this? I can't remember. Oh yeah, this TV, I'm pretty sure, was on its back. This was on its back in a dumpster. It didn't have anything on the screen, but it was on its back, so the screen didn't have anything on it. I didn't see any cracks while I was, at the e-waste, and so I tossed it in, and so far it's been perfect. In fact, do you know why I think they've thrown it out? I couldn't connect it to the internet. It would connect to Wi-Fi, but it wouldn't connect to the internet. I've made a video of this, so it might even be on YouTube right now. Depends when I upload it. But I have made a video of me going through this. It couldn't get the internet, but it connected to Wi-Fi. The reason being is the date and the time in this TV in the settings was wrong. I just kind of set it up. I just set it to network time and settings automatically. As soon as I did that, it connected to the internet. YouTube came up straight away and the smart functions are all working. So there you go. I've got that one. So I'm testing that one right at the moment as well. But here we go. Look at this. This is our 70-inch, oh, no, it's not 70-inch, it's 65-inch LG that we just turned on in the van. And guys, I said that immediately I said that it needs a T-Con board. Listen, I don't think it does need a T-Con board. I don't think it is T-Con related anymore. I've done a bit of research over the last day and a half, and it appears that a lot of these LGs, a few years ago, are doing this. And I knew that because I've seen it before, but I've always assumed that it was a T-Con board because previous TVs in the past that I've fixed that had, color tints on the screen were always fixed with T-Con boards. But this one kind of looks a little bit different. It actually does look like it's more like there is blue bulbs behind the TV. And guess what? That's exactly what's going on. I'm almost positive. Now, I've done some research, and there, you've got strip lighting behind there, just all these LEDs behind the screen. Now, they should be white, obviously. Apparently, LG, there was a batch of LG bulbs that just went blue. Over time, they just turned blue all of a sudden. And I think that's exactly what's happened here. So it sucks. Not just that, have a look at this. See how it's brighter at the bottom? It's much, much brighter at the bottom than it is from, say, here upwards. I think that the bulbs from about here, see how that building's and all of that's all dim? I think the bulbs from here upwards are not turning on. I actually think the only bulbs that are turning on are the bottom bulbs. So the panel is FUBAR. It is 100% stuffed. So basically, listen, I'm really sorry to say this. If you've got a TV that looks like this, it's pretty much a write-off. I mean, you can theoretically replace the, LED bulbs in the back. They're all strip bulbs, strip lighting. I've done it twice. I will never do it again. I'll tell you now, it's not worth the effort. It's not worth the hassle and expense because, I've said this in previous videos, the fact that you'll be able to do it without cracking your screen, which is basically wafer thin, is you'd be pretty lucky if you didn't crack your screen. But not just that, apart from the fact you have to be incredibly clean and not get any dust or dirt behind the screen when you put it back together, there are all these diffusion layers behind your TV. They're like, bits of plastic. They're Fresnel lenses. There's a couple of Fresnel lenses behind there as well. Now, the thing is, when you do replace your bulbs and you put your TV back together, you know how occasionally when you kind of see a bit of backlight blooming in dark scenes, you'll see like in certain corners or edges of your TV, it looks like there's a lot of light bleeding through, light bleed. Well, every single time I've done that kind of process, I've always had massive light bleed. It doesn't matter how carefully you put the diffusion panels back and those layers, well, you always get this light bleed and it looks awful and you just kind of regret it. I've done it 3 times, I think, and each time, I've actually just made a video of me replacing the diffusion layers. I've actually gone into this TV, and when I put it back together, it had all this ugly bloody light bleed, and you're not going to go back and redo it because it's too much of a hassle. But yeah, listen, I'm sorry to say you're probably looking at a new TV. For me, on the other hand, no, I'm going to keep this. I'll hold on to this because not all of these TVs have blue lights. What I'll end up doing is I'll find another TV with a cracked screen. I will actually just lift this wafer thin screen off this TV, remove the cracked screen off the other TV, and I will put this screen on that other TV because the backlights on that other TV will be good. So yeah, I'll be able to hold on to this. I'll save this for a little while at least. I'm getting, so many TVs. You can see them everywhere. They're just everywhere. I've got all these TVs, and this is just a few of them. I've probably got through that door. You can see there's a rack, and there's probably a good 150 or maybe 100 TVs up there. But guys, listen, what I'm also going to do just to confirm it's not a T-con, just to confirm that it is, you know, blue light bulbs in the back, or at least good light bulbs in the back of the TV that have turned blue. What I'm going to do is take the back of this TV off. I'll do a time lapse. I'm going to turn it on while it is still on the floor, face down, because normally you can actually see light coming through certain sections of the back depending on the model of TV. Hopefully we'll get lucky with this TV. But the thing is, if we see blue light coming through, we definitely know it is the bulbs that have turned blue. But if it is, by some slim chance, if it is a board, well then the screen will be the thing that is blue, but the lights that come through the back of the TV should be white. But I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set you up. I'm going to quickly take this back off. We'll have a look, and then we'll kill this video. All right, there we go. Man, I tell you what, I hate removing the backs off these newer style LG TVs. It's just ridiculous. They hold them on with screws, which is fantastic, but they should all be held on with screws. But they also put clips on there. It's just annoying. So anyway, we're here now. We're here. So there you go. Now, if you have a look, let me just give us some light. Can you see how we can see there's holes through the back of the TV? Now, those holes appear to be blocked, but there's a few sections where it may not be blocked. So let's plug it in and see what happens. See if we can see any blue light coming through. Now, it should already be powered up, so this should just quickly turn on. Is it going to turn on? Maybe not. Maybe I do need to hit this. Oh no, it's not plugged in. I've unplugged it. Now it should turn on. Nope. Let's hit this. There we go. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Blue light. Blue light, purple light, bluish purple light streaming through the back. It's probably not easy for you guys to see. I can't really see that it's blue. Oh, yes, you can. I mean, I'm talking about through the viewfinder of my camera, but in person, they are definitely, it looks like black light, you know. That's purple, blue, purple, blue, purple, blue. Wow, that is full-on blue. Well, there you go. That confirms it. So it is the bulbs in the back of the TV that have turned blue. So yeah, I just wanted to do that because I haven't seen anyone on YouTube actually do this, just to confirm it. So it's confirmed. Good backlights in the back of this TV over time, only a few years, turned blue, purple. In fact, let's have a look here. What are we looking at? 2017. I just had a look at the back of that TV. It says 2017. So within 5 years, this TV is now junk. So that sucks. But guys, I hope that's helped some people. I know it's probably not what you wanted to hear. But yeah, unfortunately, you can't just fix that problem by replacing a board. Yeah. Anyway, guys, that's it. I'm just going to kill this video, put this TV back together, and see if I can find somewhere to store it. But yeah, I'm happy with my other finds. I'm really stoked with this TV. I mean, yeah, this is being tested right now. It's, like I said, one of the nicest pictures I've ever seen of a TV, and I'm keeping it. 65 inches, how beautiful. I've just discovered these YouTube videos that I'm testing my TVs on. You just stick them on, and this person's just walking through Times Square while it's snowing, and it's beautiful. There's another one where they're walking through while it's raining and all of this kind of stuff. Really loving it. And I like this TV here as well, although once I've confirmed that this is working perfectly, I will sell it. But there you go, guys. I hope that's helped some people out. Please flick us a like if you can. It really helps my channel. It really does help the YouTube algorithm. And yeah, subscribe if you like. I'll be doing heaps more TV turn-ons from e-waste. Now, I've got a bunch of them already in the bank to release. I've got some really, really, really cool ones, including more OLED TVs that I've found that could be quite cool to watch as well. But yeah, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one.